Imagine being the perfect empress. Raise your entire life to rule beside the emperor. And one day, your husband asks you for a divorce. Hi friends, this is Manga with May, and today we begin one of my favorite stories of all time, the Remarried Empress. Let's begin with the moment that shocked the entire empire. The imperial court is silent. Nobles fills the great hall watching the empress. Navier Elitrovi stands before them in a stunning red gown, perfect posture, calm expression, as always. Her husband, Emperor Sovieshu, has just asked her for a divorce. The entire court waits. Will she cry? Will she beg? Will she protest? Navier simply answers, "Yes, I accept the divorce." And before anyone can even breathe again, she adds one more request. "And I would like to remarry." The room erupts in gasps because no one expected that. But to understand how we arrived at this very moment, we need to go back a few months earlier. Earlier that year, Navier returns to her chambers. Her ladies in waiting are whispering. Well, whispering is too polite for a word. They are gossiping. Apparently, during a hunting trip, the emperor rescued a young slave girl. And now, the palace attendants have been ordered to care for her. Navier's ladies are annoyed. Why? Because they are chosen to serve the empress alone, not some random girl brought from the forest. Still, they admit something surprising. Even injured and dirty, the girl was very beautiful. And the emperor seemed unusually concerned about her, asking if she was hurt, making sure she was cared for. Navier listens quietly. She is surprised, but she does not think badly of it. The emperor has always been compassionate. Helping someone in need? That sounds exactly like something he would do. So Navier assumes it is nothing more than kindness. Later that evening, the emperor and empress share dinner. They sit across a long table. A very long table. Part of Sovieshu's face is hidden in shadow. Navier asks gently about the rumor. "Your Majesty, is it true?" The silence stretches. Heavy, uncomfortable. Finally, Sovieshu answers. "Enough." He reminds her that they only share 2 meals together each week. There are more important matters to discuss. His tone isn't loud, but it is final. A warning. The kind that makes the other person feel like they did something wrong just for asking a question. Navier does not push the subject further. Outwardly, she remains calm. But inside, something feels strange. A quiet emptiness. The next morning, her ladies notice the difference. Navier is quieter, more distant. One of the younger ladies becomes angry on her behalf. The Empress' behavior reminds her of her own father, a man who betrayed their family. Countess Eliza quickly escorts her out to cool her temper, then returns and speaks gently. She reassures Navier. The Emperor is merely stunned by the girl's beauty, nothing more. Navier remembers her mother's words. Even if the Emperor takes a mistress, it does not diminish her position. Mistresses are temporary. She is the Empress. And yet, the hollow feeling does not leave. Her lady-in-waiting hugs her. "It is normal," she says. "You've known him since childhood." Navier wonders quietly. Would the Emperor feel this way if she had another man by her side? She reassures herself again. The girl is a slave. She cannot enter high society. She cannot stand beside her. Navier will remain the Empress of the Eastern Empire. Seeking peace, Navier walks into the palace gardens, her favorite quiet place, a small swing beneath the trees. She sits with a book, hoping for a moment of calm. But whispers follow her even here. Enough. She closes the book. Navier stands to leave, but then, "Hello." Navier freezes. Before her stands a figure, a presence that does not belong, a meeting that should have never happened, and yet it has. And so, quietly, without warning, a new thread is woven into Navier's life. A story of dignity tested, of silence louder than words, of love that shifts power and fate. Who is this girl? And how will this meeting change everything? We'll continue in the next episode. Thank you for listening to Manga with May. I'll see you next time.